Right, hi everyone, I'm Jacqueline. Before I start, I would like to thank Professor Milan for sharing this fabulous course to the world, and also to Brian, Doug, and the rest of the staff behind CS50. Thank you very much. For my final project, I'm motivated by a gap I see in the local sporting community. If we look at all the major tournaments like NBA, NFL, Football World Cup, and so on, sports statistics is a huge part for fans around the world to follow the games. And if we go to like our NBA website, we know we can find the latest scores, statistics, profiles of teams and individual players. However, for smaller tournaments like those for schools or local communities, detailed game stats are usually at best saved in Excel. So it is very difficult for tournament organizers to even share such basic game stats with the fans. For this project, I created a simple web application for sports tournament organizers to easily keep such data in a database. And let's take a look. So upon logging in, the main page displays the list of tournaments we organized. And if we have a new tournament, we can add it to the list very easily. So for example, I'm just going to do a very quick demo here. Maybe a regular season, and I'm going to name it as such. So I can create a tournament, and we can see the tournament has been created and it's updated in the list. Okay, now let's take a look at the regular season that just ended earlier this year, the 2019-2020 NBA regular season. Okay, so over here, I've already loaded the game schedule, so we can see over here, this is the game schedules, and there's a total of 1,059 entries. This is the game day, the away team, home team, venue, and then also the final scores is automatically tabulated if we have the data for it. Okay, and with this uploaded schedule, based on this schedule, the page will actually automatically show us all the teams that are playing in this current tournament, right? This is automatically generated. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and select one of these games. I'm going to select the Pelicans versus the Raptors. The scores is 0, so let's take a look at how we can update this. So this is the games page. It tells you the teams, the date, and we can see the box scores is totally empty. I'm going to go ahead and choose a games, the box scores, right? I'm going to override write this in. I'm going to submit it, and now we can see the box scores has been updated and the final scores as well. Okay, so these are the individual players and the game statistics. So let's maybe zoom in on a particular player. Okay, I'm going to select Lowry. Okay, so now we are in the Lowry's page, and we can see his profile right here. If we scroll down a little bit, we can see the overall stats, the average per games. This is automatically calculated as a statistics, and then we have the detailed game by game statistics. So these are the 2 games that he played in and the individual statistics. Okay, so I'm going to scroll all the way to the top now, and let's look at the navigation menu at the top. We can also access all teams and all players directly. I'm going to go and select all teams for now. So here we see these are all the teams in the database. There are only 10 entries, and we know that this is far too few. So I'm gonna go ahead and overwrite this file with a full teams list. Okay, gonna submit it. And now the upload is successful. We can see now we have a total of 30 teams inside the database, right? Okay, we can go ahead and select a particular team I'm going to select San Antonio Spurs, and we can actually click through and go directly to the Spurs page. So over here we can see the schedule. This is automatically generated from earlier on when we uploaded the game schedules. So basically what it does is it draws out all the games that Spurs is playing, and it will just display them here, also with the final scores. And here we can also upload a roster. Okay, but here it's already preloaded, so we have the information here. So we have the players, the jersey number, position, and all the other details about them. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead to go to the all players page, and here it shows us the complete listing of all the players. So as with the previous pages, there is also an upload box for you. Otherwise, you can see all the players here, 532 of them. I'm going to just maybe search for someone. Okay. And so you can also easily access the players, individual players page through this. Alright, so that's it. This is really just a prototype of how we can set up a sports database to help tournament organizers keep track of game schedules, statistics, and scores. So potentially with the data, we can also easily analyze additional game statistics and individual player statistics, right? For example, like for this Kawhi Leonard, where he played 2 games and we have the average per games, this is automatically calculated, and that can save the game organizers a lot of time. So subsequently, all this data, now that it's in a centralized database, we can easily retrieve it to be displayed on a web page. So this is really useful for fans to follow the games and keeping the fans engaged. Okay, so that's it. I hope you like this web application, and thank you very much.